Hello, I'm Larry Sullivan, Chairman of ChiefOfStaff.com, and here to tell you a few words about our cloud communications platform that helps CEOs in complex organizations implement their strategic plans. I was a CEO of a complex global organization who used ChiefOfStaff.com for multiple years. It provided me a clear line of sight between the high-level plan, the priorities, the people who operated the plan, and the progress on initiatives necessary to deliver the plan. Let me show you something amazing. In one tap on my tablet, I could immediately see a satellite view of all of the initiatives that have strategic value in my universe. And I could see at a glance how I was progressing on those overall strategies. If I wanted to, I could come over to specific goals that I had, high-value goals, for example, lessons from the current product pipeline. And with a click, once again, I could see all of the initiatives in all the cross-functional units and get an overall glance of progress. If I needed to, I could see what was unfolding on a specific leader's desk so that I'd understand what was an initiative that holds up the train, see the initiative described, see the priorities that it linked to, understand the measure of success. And I could, if I wished, know who that frontline leader was, who he or she reported to, and communicate with them directly if I needed to, so that we could get the train moving and supply the resources necessary for that person to keep us on track. So how is all this possible? Chief of Staff, senior business advisors take your plans in whatever form they exist, even over multiple years, which transforms your organization into a learning organization, carrying forward best practices from before, or learning where you stubbed your toe so you can do better. We take those plans and unite it to your operations at whatever levels you work of complexity. So here, for example, we've got a headquarters, national and international regions, separate business lines within them that might be national or be based on specific product lines. We'll organize it the way you want so that all your people can see all your other people and understand what are their resources, what are their needs. We take those priorities and we place them at the proper level of organization to get the work done, whether it's within an organization like strategic development or finance, or whether it's across all your functional units and geographies so that the different strategic initiatives are linked together to help you deliver your high priority goals. We take those and we end up climbing down the ladders of operation, not only from the first level that's driving the work, but we open that library to specific books of work. And even within the books, we can open and see specific chapters of work that need to be done. And if we open the chapters, let's say, we can see the pages and paragraphs that describe specific initiatives and measures that the planners have set out, the priorities they're linked to, the dates that are hardwired into a calendar for alerts and reports, and the assigned user who is updating the status of that initiative, giving us a red, yellow, or green traffic light to see at a glance how it's going, and here providing important contextual notes in addition. This is a set of applications that allows you to integrate your cash flow reports, your project management reports, any other dashboards or portals that you have that lend concreteness to the work. This makes it possible then in the end to have reports by driver, by priority, by year, even by specific managers that are assigned as accountable people for the different initiatives you have. You can ask for a quarterly report or custom drive any report that you'd like to have. We'd be happy to tell you more about ChiefOfStaff.com on ChiefOfStaff.com. Thank you very much.